Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. Today I am going to start the tutorial of React, step-by-step tutorial. So I am going to teach React A to Z. So first I am going to teach what is React. React, which is nothing but a front-end application. Okay. So in industrial we have a front-end and back-end. So if you want to be a front-end developer, the React is, I recommended React is a best choice. So let me look at the React step by step. So first I'm going to go to install the React. So what you're going to do is I'm going to go to my G drive. I'm going to put React lessons. Here I'm going to teach React all the one by one, step by step. Okay. So first I'm going to install the React. So I'm going to, what you're going to do is simply, this is a React lesson folder. Here I'm going to open up the command prompt cmd to open up your command prompt. Here what you're going to do is simply, in earlier we have installed the React. What you're going to do is you have to go to the official website. You have to type get started React. This are we have earlier we have to install the React. Okay, but this way also we could install React, but it's no problem. Here there's a create a new React app. Okay, this also the possible, but it take too much of time to install the create a React app. Okay, avoid this situation. We have to simply have to install the React app using by this command npm init. You have to use it white. Okay, so here what is the meaning of npm? There is a package manager. Okay, so the package manager, you need to install the node.js in your machine. It's a node module in your machine. Node module, you have to go to the node.js. You have to go to the respective website. You have to install the node.js. Okay, this is the current version. You have to choose the Windows operating system. You have to download and install in your machine. Okay, so that's the thing you have to do. First you have to install the download. You have to install the node.js. before you have to learn React. First you have to install the node.js. Okay, after then only you will be able to work with the npm packages. This is nothing but a package management. You need white, press enter key on your keyboard. Now you have to have a look at the installation of React. Now here it could ask the project name, so I'm going to give the project name as first app. Press enter key. Project name, package name also first app. I'm going to do first app. Sorry, you have to write first you have to write the same first app. Okay, so it is the only all simple letters. Okay, so press enter key. Now it asks to which select a framework. Okay, the init white consists of, there are various frameworks. Which one you are going to select? Defaultly come as vanilla. If it is a Vue, React, there are various one is there. So I am going to select as React here. Help of your up and down arrow, you will be able to select the technology. So I am going to select as React. Press enter key on your keyboard. Here, after you have selected React and press enter key, it asks to select the scripting, whether you are going for the along with the TypeScript or JavaScript. So I'm not at the moment, I'm not going to select the TypeScript. I'm going to select the JavaScript. I'm going to select JavaScript. Okay, JavaScript. Right. So now what you're going to do is here we have a everything's done. So here it will be telling the instruction to install the app. So here you have to go to the cd first app. Here, so your folder has been created. Here if you go to the inside the folder, this is the folder. This is the folder architecture. So the folder architecture, what you're going to do is here, I'm going to go cd. You have to change the cd, which is nothing but the change directory. You have to go inside the folder using the DOS. You have to type change directory. Cd means it's nothing but a change directory first app. Press enter key. After you go inside this folder, now you are in the inside this folder. Inside this folder, it will be telling to install all the npm libraries. So how to install the your npm libraries? You have to type by this command. You have to type this npm install. Press enter key. You have to wait until all the library get installed based on the node packages. Okay, it is getting installed all the based on all the libraries. We have to wait until all the library get installed. Now you can see it has been installed successfully. npm all the packages installed successfully. Now you have to go to the second one, npm runtime. You have to type this by this command, npm runtime. npm runtime to run that. Run your reactor. Here it's simple. It is configure the port and everything. You just copy this one. You have to open up here open up the new tab of your browser. Press enter key. Here it is working successfully. Okay, React is working successfully. Okay, this is the home page of React application. Now what you're going to do is I'm going to open up this folder in my VS Code editor. Okay, so how to open up? Before we have to doing this project, you have to install the VS Code editor in your machine. That is the professional editor for writing the React codes. Okay, React application. So you have to you have to open up select the address bar. You have to type the command prompt cmd to open up the command prompt. You have to code space dot to open up all the files and folder into your VS Code editor. Look like this. Now what you're going to just trust what the here you have to write it here. It's a node modules. This is the public folder. This is the src folder. So here you can this is the folder structure and file structure of React. Okay, this is the node module which consists of all the node modules. It is all the based on the all the node modules which will be consist of this folder. This is a public folder. This is a src folder. Your project related folders. Okay, everything is there. So this how the React is work. Here this is a single page application, which is a single page index dot HTML. So here you can see that it is rendering here. It's a root. Okay, so it is calling inside the root here, calling the script modules src main.jsx. Okay, the JSX. Okay, the JSX. It is calling the JSX here. Okay, it's calling this is src. Inside the src, there's a JSX main.jsx, which is a uh, React extension. Okay, here in here you can see the app. It is rendering the app, which is app is you can see here. It is there here app.jsx. Here this is your home page. This is this all things are it's coming from the home page. This is the app.jsx file. It is a CSS files. Okay, so now what you're going to do is I'm going to this all things what you're going to do is I'm going to remove that. Okay, I'm going to remove that. This everything I'm going to remove it. We don't need them at the moment. Everything I'm going to remove it. Okay, I'm going to remove it. You can see the remove it. Only I'm going to remove everything. Div started and division tag started and division tag closed. This is the simple structure of React. Okay. Now here this is the CSS and everything. We don't need them. Get rid of this all the CSS files. Okay, we have to get rid of this all the CSS files. By the CSS files, we don't need them. Now what you're going to do is here, I'm going to go to type this. You have to put it on h4 tag. Okay. You have to write hello world. Hello React. Let's file save all. Bring back to your browser. Hello arrow React is coming here, but because what the thing is here, there is a CSS style which is calling. Okay, then we have to remove all the CSS. We know the CSS style here. This is defaultly the CSS style is applied. The CSS style is applying. That's why it's a problem. So let's select all, save it all, and check it back in the application. Here it's working. It's working perfectly. Now what you're going to see here, I'm going to increase the font size h1 instead of h4, control S to save, and bring back to the application, check it here, it's working successfully. This is simple one we have it. Okay, I hope you guys you understood things well. Okay, now let's continue the next step. Now we have successfully installed the React in your machine. We have done the our basic stuff. Okay, so the basics one we have done it. Now let's look at how to create the new components. Okay, the app component, which is a main component in React, app component, which is a main component. So if you see this image explain the app is a main component. Inside the app, we have created several components. Inside the app, we have created several components. We have created inside the app. Here you can see there is a component which is created box. Okay, so how to create the components? So let's go to here, src, right click, new folder. Here I'm going to create the new components. Inside the components, I'm going to create the new component which is a box dot jsx, which is a extension of React, which is nothing but the extension of React, JSX. Or this extension of React. Okay, JSX. Okay, so now here how to create the component. So you can see this is how we have created a component. You have to create a simple function. You have to create the function, create the name of the function. So box. Okay, open and close. Okay, after that what you're going to do is you have to write export default box. Export default box. Okay, we have created the component. Okay, if you want to access this component outside, you have to use this keyword export default box. Then only this component you can use everywhere of the program. Without exported, you can't access everywhere. So when the function is created, you have to export. Okay, this is how we have created components. This component has a return here, return here, return. Okay, written here you can see here, this is the main component, it has a return. Okay, so here this is a return. The return we can see here here we have a division tag, open and close bracket division. This is the simple way to create a component. Okay, you can create the component without division. You can write like this also the possible, but if we are giving the division, everyone can detailing, there will be no detailing. Okay, if you are using the div tag. Okay, if you are using blank, what is it? Someone confused. Okay, so that you are using a division tag. This is called as division tags, right? So here I'm going to write this is by box. I'm going to write this h1 tag. Okay, box. Okay, simple. So as I explained earlier, this is the main component. Okay, app. Inside this component, how to call the box? Look at this. Look at this picture. This is a main component. You have to call the box component. So you have to go. I'm going to remove this text. Here I'm going to call this component, which is a box. So how to component call it? You have to write this box, box. Here, if you type this component name, it suggests that here it will be suggests as the VS Code editor will be suggests that it has a component which is a box. It is inside the components folder. Here it's a component folder. You already created the box component. This box component reside on the components folder. Here, if you click on this, automatically import the path of the box where your box component is resided. It automatically take care of the path above. Now we have to close it. That's it. Now let's save all. So file, save all. Now let's bring back to the application and check it. can see. Now you can see the box. Okay, perfectly. You can. Now I need this same component. So I here here I want to this box component. I need more box component. The same this text I need more times. So how to do this? Okay, so what you're going to same box I want to import many times. What you're going to do is we have to duplicate it. Okay, so here only one box is there. I need another box, another box. Okay, so here I need to style it. Okay, so I have a box JSX. I'm going to create a new file box.css. Okay, so here this box.css, what you're going to do is I'm going to you have to make it as class name. I'm going to here put it as a box. Okay, class name I'm going to use a box. Now here what you're going to do is a box. So write this a box, open and close bracket. You write background color. You write the red. Width of the box is 100 pixel. Height of the box which is a 100 box. If you want to need a border solid, this is a box. Here one black, one pixel black. Okay. Right. Now here this is the style. I have a make the style of the box here. This is the style of the box. You have to write the style of the box. Okay, style. I apply the style. This style, how to implement the style? You have to write the import. Here I'm going to call it here inside the double quotation mark dot mean, which is a current directory. It's a current directory. There is a file slash. Here it automatically suggests that blocks.css. Blocks.css. Okay. Now here, when you give the style, you have to type class name in React, not class name. What is the style? I'm going to call it this class. This class. Now let's file, save all. Let's open up our browser and check it. Here it is coming successful. Okay, now I need a 4 boxes. So how to do the things? The same thing. I need a only one boxes are there. I need 4 boxes. So how to generate the 4 boxes? You just copy it, paste it over. There is a 4 boxes. Now let's file, save all, and bring back to the application and check it. Here there is a 4 boxes.